playing on every radio station. You couldn't escape it in a good way. You can't tell me everyone and their doctors didn't know the opening 6 words of the refrain of the song. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? And on April 4th, 2015, the song went #1 on the Billboard, beating Pitbull's song. Now, when you beat Mr. Worldwide in the charts, you're destined for greatness. And #1 on Billboard is a crazy feat, don't get me wrong. But this dude still could have been a one-hit wonder. Come on, how many other people went #1 only to be never heard of again? Like, who the hell is the baby? Who? But bro proved everyone wrong, cause 1 month after Trap Queen went #1, he released 679 Drake Edition. Now, I have my qualms with Drake, but I like the song. Proving he ain't no one-hit wonder,
that movement up.
but at least
well, you're not.
2.
Goddamn
soon
bastard.
after that, he released his self-titled studio album. Bro did not waste time. He saw the spotlight was on him, and he took his opportunity in the best way possible.
Let me know when you're
Again,
done.
My way. RGF Island. This album was filled with hit songs, or at least songs that would be played all over social media. Like Fetty Wap was basically the go-to artist to use in your Vine back then. And this dude's music was being played all the time on repeat. He was also making the songs he was featured in hits. Like nobody listened to Save That Money for Little Dicky, let's be honest. We're all listening for that hook. It seemed like this guy was unstoppable, and you could tell he felt that way too. Cause 1 month after he released his studio album, he released another album. The consistency is crazy. And to top it all off, it was a collab album with none other than French Montana. If you don't know who French Montana is that nigga that Diddy cropped out in that one photo, and for good reason. This man is not a good rapper. Never in your life have you been in a car or a function and someone says, hey, put on that new French Montana. You never heard that. And if you have, you need to find new friends. These are the people that are bad influences that your mom and dad were talking about. Go hang out with murderers and drug dealers instead. At least those guys will have a more positive impact on you than a nigga that willingly listens to French Montana. You have free will in this beautiful life you have, and you spend it on that. You can't trust Anyways, their album was called Coke Zoo, and it's 13 songs, and it's a 2 can of ass. Now, Fetty did have a better performance than French on here, obviously, but French had way more songs and verses than him, and overall, the album is just very bland. No song sticks or stands out. It's just a nothing burger, bro. It has no replay value whatsoever. And after this project, his music slowed down on coming out, which is fine. He don't have to be like YoungBoy releasing an album every 3 days. In 2016, the next year, he had a good few charting songs he was featured in, and also his own single Wake Up, peaking at 50 in the Billboard Hot 100. And during this period of time, it felt like the calm before the storm. Freddie was still in people's mouths. He was still performing sold-out shows and still charting. He was still very much popular, but after 2016, he kind of faded away out of the public eye more and more. He has released projects since then, but none of them created any buzz because overall, all of them were pretty meh. But also, there were no hits. See, Fetty Wap was very much a hit rapper, which is not a bad thing. It's just a bad thing when you want a fan base that would actually stay. And since he wasn't making any more hits, more people stopped talking about him. Plus, his new music sounds identical to the rest of his other music. I mean, you can say the same thing for other artists too, but Fetty's music also sounds dated. Like he was a product of his time and didn't try any new sounds or styles with his music to catch up to his own contemporaries. Other than that 2018 6ix9ine song Kiki, he has kind of disappeared from the popular space of music. And since then, in late 2022, he's pleaded guilty in drug charges.
Who is black Louise? Who's black today?
That's tough. But also during his fall off, Trap Queen is diamond. 10 million units sold. So at least he will also have a legacy to look back on in hip-hop history. Fetty Wap may have been a victim of falling down the stairs with a mediocre at best discography to look back on. There's another artist that I believe fell off, but on top. Goat-Ye. Goat-Ye was a solo artist from Australia who started his pro music career in 2001 when he released his self-titled EP. And during these years, he sent his EPs to radio stations, building a name for himself up to the release of his debut album, Like Drawing Blood, in 2006. And this album is actually pretty good. The songs have a unique flow and groove to them, and I'm terrible at describing music I like. The music sounds good to my ears. And apparently others thought the same because this album was pretty successful in the indie space. It was critically acclaimed. It was voted best album of 2006 in a listener poll by Triple J, a popular Australian radio station. The track Heart's a Mess was ranked number 8 on the station's Hot 100 of 2006. It also went platinum in Australia. Like, bro wasn't a nobody before his real big hit happened. Or at least not a nobody in Aussie land. It even won iTunes Album of the Year in the UK in 2008.
Let me know.
And he would become an even bigger one once he released his second solo album in 2011, Making Mirrors, where one of his lead singles, Somebody That I Used to Know, well, blew the fuck up. I love this song so much. Now, I wish I could pick a different song as my favorite, since I've listened to all of his solo music and also to seem more cultured, I guess. But this is my favorite song from him. No matter how many times I listen to it, even after 10 years later, it doesn't get old. And the whole sound of the song is unique too. Early 2010s pop radio songs were sounding more like electronic EDM dance music, sounding like a YouTube gaming channel intro. You know, a lot of them sound dated too, but not this song. Never this song. And the song did get its flowers. A lot of them too. And after his world tour, all eyes are still on him, especially since he just won the Record of the Year at the Grammy Awards. The people were waiting for more music from him. Except that ain't happened. Bro went radio silent, and not in a people weren't interested in him no more kind of way. No, bro disappeared from everywhere. Social media even started rumors saying he was dead, where he went out of hibernation just to tweet, "Nah, I'm alive." Then not long after the tweet, he posted a blog post saying he no longer will be releasing solo music and Goat-Ye will be no more. Huh? This dude just released one of the biggest songs of the decade and now he's quitting? Why? That's like shooting yourself in the foot. What the heck? Well, one, in the post he said he wanted to only focus working on music with his band, The Basics. By the way, he's in a band. I didn't mention that. And in interviews, he talks as if he doesn't really want the insane fame in the first place, which is fine, I guess, if that's what he wanted. Plus, I bet he can have a steady living for the rest of his life on that one song alone. It's just missed potential. Because Goat-Ye was genuinely a great artist who could have stayed for the long run, instead of that one song being mostly his remembered legacy. Like, Bronte is a great song and has a greater music video. More people should see this. He still releases music with his band The Basics, but I haven't listened to them yet. Plus, I've heard he's mainly the drummer. But Goat-Ye is a great musician, so I wouldn't be surprised if I do like his band too. And maybe, hopefully, he could release more solo music in the future. Alright, I'ma stop glazing this dude and move on to the next man. Or baby. Da Baby. Da Baby. Rapper. Meme. Car. He's mad popular. Also, some of y'all might be thinking, I thought this was the best artist to fall off. Why he here? And yeah, he might not be nowhere near the best in anything, but I like Kirk and Baby on Baby. You know, I think he has a better discography than Fetty Wap. So. Now, although this guy's fall from grace is kind of recent, it's very evident that this man is 100% not the big star he used to be. Bro in 2019 and 2020 was on top. He released 3 albums that made it to the top of the charts. Had hit after hit. Bro's song Rockstar with Roddy Ricch was #1 for 7 straight weeks. He was nominated for 6 Grammys, endorsement after endorsement, TV performance after performance, getting away with murder at a Walmart. It seemed like nobody could stop this dude. But then this guy decided to be in a bunch of controversies. Assaulting airport kiosk workers, slapping a female fan for trying to take a picture of him, beefing with JoJo Siwa just cause she's taller than him. Bro was just constantly getting in trouble. And the final straw was that 2021 Rolling Loud set where he just started saying the dumbest shit.
Ladies, if you like to shove bowling balls and pineapples up your pussy, put your cell phone flashlights in the air right now. And fellas, if you like sucking on balls, leave. I ain't with that gay stuff, man. Leave, man. I ain't no Frank Ocean. Leave that stuff at home.
Yeah, dude said some homophobic stuff, and basically the whole industry turned on him. He lost a majority of his endorsements. Bro was pulled off of concert lineups, and overall, the public wasn't really messing with him no more. He even one time had to cancel his New Orleans show because it only sold 500 tickets in a venue that's supposed to seat 14,000. If that doesn't indicate a fall off, then I don't know what does. His recent album, Baby on Baby 2, Debut only sold 17K first week versus his 2019-2020 albums that would sell 150K, getting #1 on the Billboard charts. It just seems like bro really messed his own career up for nothing. And some people still might say he hasn't fallen off. Look at his Spotify monthly listeners. Bro still pulling big numbers. Okay, remove the Dua Lipa song and that cuts off at least half of these listeners off, minimum. Then remove Rockstar, that's probably -5 million right there. Most of this dude's listeners are only listening to his hits that most of the time he's only featured in. It ain't that hard to pinpoint this info. And do I feel bad for his fall off? No! Bro did this entirely himself. Even on his new album, Baby on Baby 2, on his song Socks, he says, "Lost 20 million for keeping it real, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no money." Bro isn't even sorry. He basically said all the apologies he said in the past don't mean nothing. But who knows? Maybe he will make a comeback. He has a new song that debuted number 92 on the Billboard Hot 100. Although the Repo Reaper on TikTok is the only reason his song is getting any streams. That tells you where his career is at right now. All right, I gotta move on from this dude and talk about a person that genuinely hurts my soul that I had to say this. Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper started his career with his breakout mixtape 10 Day, which was okay. But then the year after, Acid Rap came out and it was amazing. In my opinion, it's up there with hip hop's best all-time mixtapes. Bro brought a unique sound to hip hop with the fun, bouncy, and sometimes melodic tracks here. The whole mixtape brings a supreme vibe to it that a lot of other projects don't bring. Also, his ad-lib.
You know what the meta is right now, Dennis?
Every track, breathtaking. Revolutionary. Acid Rap is just a great project
shit, I'm here playing without no
introduces talent to a much wider audience. Bro was destined to be big, especially upon the release of his album, mixtape, The Coloring Book. In middle school, I adored this album. It was constantly in my rotation, and personally, I loved it more than Acid Rap. I had every song on here on repeat, and my favorite song on the album would change like every week. My favorite is All We Got. No, it's Angels. No, it's No Problem.
No, you're using a fucking sub rifle. I'm using a pistol.
I mean, I don't think it's top tier hip hop music or anything, but I have zero complaints about the album other than the mixing and All Night. But I can forgive it. This album is great. I love this album so much. He deserves all the praise and awards he got from it. This album was a big part of my middle school days, and Chance was definitely one of my favorite rappers, period, during that time. I was deeply anticipating more Chance music in the future. I mean, he met Kanye West, he was never going to fail, right? So his next project was bound to succeed. And then it happened. 3 years after The Coloring Book, he announced his debut album, The Big Day. Holy guacamole. This was a big day for me. I couldn't wait. I was ready. And on Friday morning, 12 a.m. on release, I put on my headphones. I could feel the sweat going down my gluteus maximus. I am so happy. Then I pressed play. And as I was listening to the music, the songs felt a little off. A bit different from his previous music. It was perhaps a little more experimental. Or something. Maybe not that. Wait. Dog, what the fuck am I listening to? It was garbage. Dreadful. Gobbledygook. And not in like a French Montana, Fetty Wap, Coke Zoo, Nothing Burger kind of way. Because if it was, it would actually be better. Because with a Nothing Burger, you just get no nutrition or enjoyment out of it. The Big Day is like receiving a lobotomy. Like, first, this album had like 8 writers and 8 producers for each song. 2, the lyrics are just...
What? Never seen that before.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly with a peanut butter jelly. It'll break your back. By the way, almost all the lyrics on this album are this corny and this trash. And when he's not talking about peanut butter jelly or God, he's talking about loving his wife. Now, I understand you love your wife, dude. I love your wife too.
Damn, how the hell did I
if you're not gonna talk about your love for her in any kind of interesting way, or do it in any other creative way other than just say I love her and she's beautiful, she's my queen, bro, can you talk about something else? Can you talk about doing drugs again, please? Every song has the same rhythm, tone, feel. It doesn't change or do anything interesting, which is even worse since this album is almost an hour and 20 minutes long. Honestly, this is probably the most disappointing album from an artist I loved I've ever listened to. Cause even with the albums I don't like from artists that I love, there's usually a good few tracks I would come back to, you know, that I like, but not this one. Not a single one on this album has replay value. And when I say these things, I don't mean for anybody to shit on Chance, cause I still think overall he's a great artist. It's just this project upsets me so much cause this has been basically his last album for the past almost 4 years. And the album sucks. The man has released very little music since this album, outside from that Christmas mixtape he released in 2020 with Omarion or whoever. I don't care. I'm not listening to that. That's not a real project. And I feel like this dude knows the bad reception his album gets. That's why he's been wearing his number 3 hat promoting Coloring Book for the past 7 years. I swear this hat is surgically attached to this man. Take that shit off already. Damn! Maybe I'm looking at Chance's last projects through rose-tinted glasses, cause I listened to those albums as I was a kid. And even though The Big Day is a terrible album, I am so happy for the current success of Chance in his career. I love seeing him being part of modern media despite not releasing any music in a number of years. I am so happy for him. He might have fallen off quality-wise, but I only want future uphill success for him, no matter if he releases any more music or not. And if he does release more music, hopefully this album was just a hiccup, and he starts burping again. And yeah, I feel like I've discussed enough in this video, although I definitely could make a part 2 to this. There's a few others off the top of my head that I could list, like Coldplay and Maroon 5. Like, how you go from this to this? Like seriously. Also, there's one more that fell off quality-wise that I can rant about for days on end, but that's for another day. I feel like I've said my piece, and in conclusion, I kind of like Hot Shower. I'm sorry. It's kind of grown on me. I'm sorry. On this day, then King of England, Ethelred, ordered the death of all Danes that lived on English land. It is unknown exactly how many had lost their lives that day, but among the people who had perished was Genhild, the sister of Sweyn Forkbeard. And this dude was not someone to be stepped on. Bro was a Viking. Bro, he pressed his dad so bad his dad fled to Germany. And he basically at the time just helped another dude take over Norway. Not the best person to have a bad relationship with. So when he heard his sister got clipped by the king, he did not take it lightly. In retaliation to this, he and his crew went on a pillaging spree, attacking with no mercy, making the locals submit to him, pressing the king more than ever. Eventually he makes it to London, where the king at, and Forkbeard looking for all the smoke. But the king is like, nah, I'm not going out like this, and brings out Thorkel. Yeah, the dude from Vinland Saga. He exists. Him and Thorkel put up a decent fight, but it wasn't good enough. With the willpower of dead sister on his side, Forkbeard's drive towards vengeance was just too strong. The Danes win the battle. Ethelred and his family is exiled, and Forkbeard becomes the new king of England. For about 3 weeks, then he fell off his horse and died, or something. But for those 3 weeks, when he successfully avenged his sister's death, I bet it felt euphoric. Oh my God! In life, we're taught 2 things. Never use the holes you find in bathrooms, and that forgiveness is a major key to finding happiness. I mean, why else is there so many stories with there are no winners in revenge and you will get nothing out of it as their message? Being the bigger person and moving on from whatever or whoever caused your past problems. And that's a very noble thing to do, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it's just not it. Sometimes revenge is the answer. I have to say, there are some cases that require you to throw hands. If somebody spit on you, throw hands. If somebody step on your shoes, throw hands. If somebody shove you and your phone battery falls out in front of all the hoes, air the bitch out. Revenge isn't always a bad thing, but it's not always necessary. I mean, sure, there are those few cases where someone cuts you off at the freeway. Am I really going to get my revenge by cutting them off? Am I that petty? Hell yeah! What you thought this was? I can't be caught looking like a grasshopper in the highway. The hoes are there too. There's also large cases where someone shaboogles your entire family. and clan, everybody there. You think I would want to resolve it in a one-on-one discussion? No, absolutely not. Nuts are being kicked. Indian burns will be delivered. That's the way it is. That's cool. You are simply treating that person the way they treated you. I hate how since we were young, that it had been bad for us to fight back. Like how at school, a dude can take your lunch money, take your phone, take your swag, take your dignity. And the moment you fight back and the teacher catches on, y'all both the bad guys. And y'all both get suspended the same amount of days. And the cherry on top, after it's all said and done, the administrator makes you both, you and Dragon Breath, apologize to each other. What do you mean? You did nothing wrong. All you did was retaliate to them being a jerk. Yet the school wants you guys to make up like it's Barney? Nah, between both of y'all, the beef is for life. Even if you see them 20 years from now at a Walmart, it's on site. In fact, what you did was a reasonable response. But fighting bad,
Man,
so.
I hate this map.
You ever thought about joining a club? Bitch, is an after-school club gonna give me my lunch money back? No. So the only other sense of satisfaction I can get is by beating their ass. And people like them need it as a learning lesson, so they don't become those super annoying adults that go up to you while you're walking your dog and start petting them. Like, who are you? And if that's too harsh for you, some people say success is the best revenge. And whoever came up with that was spitting the truth. But only if my op is failing. If they're winning while I'm winning, then I'm not really winning. I'm still losing. For me to feel like I'm winning, my wins gotta be astronomically higher than theirs. Oh, you just got accepted to Harvard? Well, I'm president, and I just signed a bill forcing you to pay 100% income tax every year, and if you don't, it's life in prison. You see how beneficial revenge can be to the human spirit? It can uplift, it can enlighten, but more importantly, it's fun. And it's equally as fun to spectate. There's nothing more entertaining than people settling their beefs by publicly trying to embarrass each other. That is why rap beef is some of the best stuff that we turned into our amusement, spawning some of the most intense rivalries in history. You thought North and South Korea were on bad terms? You weren't there for Shakespeare versus Marlowe, bro. Cause in hip hop, they don't do no petty shit like threatening nuclear war. They write each other poems. Very mean ones. These are diss tracks, and rappers do it all the time. In fact, musicians in general do this a lot, dissing their opposition or competition in their own songs. And diss tracks could be about anybody. Sometimes it could be about a basketball player you just hate to see play. I get it. Sometimes it could be diss tracks against your own band members, and you guys perform it live without them knowing it's about them. There is no holding back for a diss track, and that's why I love them. There's a sort of competitiveness to it. However, most of the time when it doesn't end with someone getting canceled or dead, most of the time the beefs usually have anticlimactic endings. Like an artist starting a beef by releasing a diss track against someone, and the other person either ignores it or releases something else that is just not even worth the buzz. Example, that Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion beef that lasted like 3 days. Megan dropping his, obliterating Nicki with that Megan's Law line alone. Then Nicki goes on Instagram Live talking nonsense, then releases her diss track against Megan, Bigfoot. And I'm gonna lie, this was pretty good. I love the way the diss track sounds like a first draft. I love how she sounds like she's brainstorming comebacks to say on the track itself. I love how this sounds like a demo. I love how none of the diss lyrics hit. Greatest diss ever, 10 out of 10. Megan didn't even have to drop a track in the response. Cause why would you even need to respond to this, bro? In my opinion, Nicki already lost when she married this dude. And public interest for the beef just ended like that. Not too climactic of an ending. But wait, in interviews about her own diss track, Megan says this.
Now, I haven't heard the record yet. Are you saying names?
I'm saying a hit dog gon' holler, that's it.
God damn. So it's multiple people.
Yeah, whoever feel it, feel it.
So she's dissing someone else too. And when looking into the lyrics, she's dissing another man a lot. And the man I believe she's dissing is known for getting BBLs. You see, I've been hating on Drake a lot in the past, but I feel like most of it was unwarranted. Like my Certified Boy Lover vid, I listened to like 4 or 5 songs on that.
Is Jacob here?
Like, that's it. That's it. Lesbian? Alright. And then I just.
What the fuck did you got here?
Do I regret my actions? No, but the opinions of that video came from an unreliable source, being me. And I've learned from that. Now for this video, I did my extensive research. so I can hit more accurate. If you've been anywhere on the internet within the past week, you might have seen people discussing the feud between one of the greatest rappers, lyricists, poets, scientists, Kendrick Lamar, and a Canadian. Nah, but for real, these two are the biggest rappers in the world right now. Well, outside of Miles, of course. You also might have heard that they aren't the best of friends with each other, and that's what I'm here for today. I know, everyone has probably already heard every opinion that someone could have on this topic, because literally this has been the only thing that's been on my FYP for the past like 2 weeks. I'm pretty late to the party. My bad. My ass thought another diss track was gonna come, but at this point, it's over. I've been waiting for this day, but I gotta hold it in. I'll wait till the end. Because I wanted to go through the entire timeline of these two dudes' relationship, sneak disses, and their beef throughout the years. And the timeline starts at 2011, when Take Care was released. 13 years this timeline goes back to. From 2011 all the way to right now. The first time the two collabed together was for Drake's song Buried Alive Interlude. The year after, Lamar was an opening act during Drake's and A$AP Rocky's Club Paradise tour. That same year, they had 2 more songs together, A$AP Rocky's Problems and Kendrick's Poetic Justice. From an outside perspective, based on the amount of collabs these two were doing, these guys seem like the goodies of buddies. Until they weren't. Kendrick dropped his verse on Big Sean's Control, basically saying, I want to murder all of you. Love you though. Drake took this the wrong way and thought it was a genuine attack. Then he seemingly sneak disses Kendrick on the track The Language from Nothing Was the Same. Although Birdman, Drake's dad at the time, said the diss wasn't towards Lamar, Kendrick knew what was up. He then proceeded to diss Drake for real in his iconic Bet 2013 Cypher, which dropped the next month. There were a few other suspected sneak disses here and there, but in November of 2014, during a Days Digital interview, Kendrick was finally asked about the beef between him and Drake, and Kendrick's like, oh, nah, we cool. Huh? Well, alright. I guess if Kendrick says they're good, then they must be good. The beef is over. Way to go, guys. I guess love conquers all after all. Yeah!
Bruh, how many times, man?
C-tier rapper Meek Mill claims that Drake got ghostwriters, and he don't write his own stuff, calling him out for being a phony. By the way, the ghostwriter in question was Quentin Miller, and his side of the story makes me sad a little bit, but it's too off track. Now, how does this correlate to Kendrick and them's beef? Well, because a few months earlier, Kendrick dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, and on the track King Kunta, Kendrick disses rappers that use ghostwriters. Now, some might say this may be a coincidence. Except it ain't, because Drake dropped his best project, if you're reading this, it's too late, a month before. Sneak dissing a whole bunch of people, including Mia Khalifa, not even lying. And out of those people, of course, K-Dot was one of them. Probably, maybe. It's speculation. Sneak dissing is not concrete evidence, man. But I guess Kendrick took it personally, because he proceeds to sneak diss Drake for the next 8 years? Dang, Kendrick must be overly dedicated. Fuck y'all too, lame ass nigga. Okay, I know I haven't made it to the modern day yet, but if you listen back to what he's released during this time, a lot of song lyrics can be interpreted as him dissing Drake. And yeah, some might think, bro, not everything a Drake diss. He most likely don't like a few other rappers in the industry neither. And that would be true if it was, but it ain't. The hard part 4 is definitely about Drake. I remember people back then were saying, oh, it's about Big Sean. Remember Control? He's dissing Big Sean. Really? Really? Look at these lyrics, bro. Look. Bro has a vendetta against Drake, and he wasn't afraid of him to know it. Drake also, during this period of time, has a few speculated sneak disses, but Drake was mostly busy with someone else during this time. He had other problems to deal with. Drake, For All the Dogs, First Person Shooter, J. Cole. He casually drops a verse about the big 3, saying him, Drake, and Kendrick were it. I don't know where Naruto fits in this, but one of y'all gotta bounce. This line, that wasn't even a diss, it's more of an appreciation than anything to Kendrick. But this verse, at the time, was unknowingly the start of the calm before the earthquake, because Kendrick responded to it, and he did not agree. Future and Metro Boomin dropped their album, We Don't Trust You, which was basically a diss album towards Drake. No filter, no sneak dissing. They made it well aware that it's about him. They even had some big names on there, like Travis, Cardi, The Weeknd, and Rick Ross, I guess. But the one who stole the show is easy. Kendrick. He did not pull his punches. Bro was dissing circles around both Drake and Cole. His wordplay was crazy. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check, I mean, Did not help Cole or Drake in the slightest that this song got mad popular on TikTok, gaining it to #1 on the Billboard. Drake was getting pressed, but before he could retaliate, J. Cole came to his rescue. Damn, his diss sucked. Bro was talking some nonsense that I don't even think he believed himself, saying Kendrick fell off and said To Pimp a Butterfly was boring? This guy criticizing niggas for being boring? He averaging one hard verse every 30 months or something. Nigga, you too. Like, come on. All right, I don't want to trash on him no more like that. Because 2 days later, after releasing his diss track, bro apologized for it.
How many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a microphone?
People clown on him for this, and it do look bad for him or anybody to diss someone just to backtrack immediately. But I think it's a sign of maturity. Cole didn't want to make the diss in the first place, but with this pressure from fans and media, he probably felt like he had to. J. Cole seems like the guy who don't want beef with no one. He a neutral soul. He's the Sweden of rap, and I honestly have nothing but respect for him for that. Remember when I said Cole backtracking showed his maturity? Yeah, Drake don't really know what that word means. Cause on April 19th, 2 weeks later, Drake responds back with Push. Drake's comeback to Like That. The cover making fun of Kendrick's shoe size. The title making fun of this video of Kendrick, I think. Okay. And honestly, on release, I didn't think it was that bad. You bite your tongue. Nah, let me specify. Only on release. I know, me defending a Drake diss track against my GOAT Kendrick that I accidentally fall on my head? Well, not recently, but let me speak. There are some lines in the track that made me think, okay, he low-key slid on that. Combined with his flow sounding strong and kind of hard with an infectious beat with some decent one-liners, like, bro, I won't lie. This was kind of a catchy track. Do I think it's better than Like That? Hell no! Like That is a great song. But if there were no other diss tracks released from either side after Push-Ups, I honestly think Drake wouldn't get that much dirt thrown at him. Like That is the better and more popular song. But let's be honest, it's not like Kendrick said anything too crazy towards Drake, other than an extravagant way of saying F you. This diss track alone wouldn't hurt Drake's career. That's the job for the ones after. But yeah, Drake could have easily came back from this if he ain't dropped another diss track.
A 2-pack of ass.
Yeah. The AI one. Tailor-Made Freestyle, the second diss track Drake released on the same day. Well, it was leaked first, but most likely on purpose, just so Drake could see the opinions of his fans, thinking, do they like this? And when he saw a majority of his fans liked it, he drops the tape on the same day. But that's just my theory. I low-key don't even want to break this track down. It's just dumb. Like, people low-key think that Drake was playing a mind game with this AI diss track. Like, oh, Kendrick is hearing his idols talking about him, criticizing him. Bro, you're typing words on a computer. How is this like psychologically threatening to Kendrick at all? There's also Snoop Dogg's AI voice in the diss track. Now, I don't know how to feel about Snoop Dogg letting this happen. Maybe he's smart. Maybe he heard Drake's idea. He's like, dang, that sounds ass. Go for it. Drake shot himself in the foot with this track. And he has the nerve to try to press Kendrick, like saying, oh, you ain't gonna drop nothing. You don't want to take the spotlight from Mommy Taylor, do you?
No,
so you're not gonna do anything.
Ain't afraid.
So go ahead. I know you won't say something. Go ahead. Say something. Days pass by, and there's no tracks. Till the very last day of the month. On a Tuesday morning, I open up IG, I see a post, and I get morning wood instantly. It's happening.
Oh no, I read a
Kendrick
bullet,
responded with his track, Euphoria. When I heard the opening to this track, I thought this dude was gonna diss Drake in a conversation to death. And I was all here for it. And then the beat switched.
It's about kills.
And I was like, wait.
What the what?
What? Bro, this song and diss track is amazing. It's better than any diss track that Drake has ever released. One thing that I love about Kendrick, he's the real deal lyrical, spiritual, miracle master. Dude is destroying Drake on this hard beat, saying disses that even Gumball himself couldn't think of. Like, some of these lyrics be crazy. He exposing Drake send a cease and desist over the song Like That, and that he's Canadian. This guy is exposing Drake for everything. And when he's not exposing him, he's making fun of him. He dissing the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he says the N-word. Yeah, Drake fans still trying to hate, like, well, like, shut your bitch ass. And in the record, Kendrick also says, you don't want to respond back, bro. You don't want this smoke. Implying that he got more things to expose him for. And we do see that later. And everyone loved it. We were like, dang, Kendrick really did his thing. He don't even got to do nothing else. And then he drops another one. May 3rd, 9 a.m., 6:16 in LA drops. There's so many hidden meanings to the title and cover of this track, but those are not too important. Well, the cover, but I'll get to that later. The important stuff are the lyrics. Short answer, Kendrick is basically saying, yo, your friends, they ain't your friends. In fact, they working for me. Huh? He also mentions hiding behind Twitter bots, which is actually true. On some Twitter polls, Drake would get an overwhelming amount of votes and weird quote tweets defending him. It's obviously bots though. Like, look at this poll. However, at the same time, Drake might not even be behind this. It could just be a crazed fan making a bunch of bots try to defend their king. But overall, this track was a continuation of Euphoria, saying he got ears on the street and Drake should be worried. The cover alone was a warning, but we all know Drake. He always tries to have the last laugh. Drake drops Family Matters the same night as 6:16, and it was basically a diss towards everybody that took shots at him. He took shots at A$AP Rocky, who dissed him in Show of Hands on We Don't Trust You Too, which that album wasn't as hard, but A$AP's song was a highlight. This is The Weeknd too, cause he's still butthurt he didn't sign to his OVO label that doesn't give any of their artists any long-term success or promotion, cause Drake signs these people not to help their career, but to use them for his own music. But that's just a theory. Dissed his own crew cause apparently he didn't trust them neither. Even J. Cole caught a stray. Like, I thought this dude left a beat. Damn, neither of them like you. And of course, throwing shots at Kendrick. Now, there are a few claims on here that stand out. Saying that Kendrick was responsible for Tupac's family's estate taking down the AI diss track, which thank God. Also claiming he was a wife beater? Now this was news to me. So on May 3rd, 2014, Kendrick performed at the Hard Rock Hotel in Vegas for a rehab event. There's like no articles at that time talking about this incident, but I think a security guard accused Kendrick of beating up a woman during an after party. Bro, I could barely find any evidence of this concert even happening, let alone any evidence of accusations from any supposed victim. This just seemed like a story I'd see on Media Takeout. There's nothing supporting this. Then he lies again with a claim that Dave Free, former Top Dog Entertainment president and Kendrick's childhood friend, was the father of Kendrick's kid because he left a heart under a pic of Kendrick's wife and kid's post, and also she don't follow Kendrick on Insta. Bro is reaching for the stars for this. How does one come to this conclusion? He also says that Kendrick hasn't gotten married yet because he knows what type of woman he likes, implying he's a if it ain't snowing, I ain't going kind of guy. Which I guess would make sense for Kendrick's character, but nah, for real, it's just dumb. Drake comes again with another doodle pile of a track. And the thing is, the track sounds hard. The beat and flow are cool, but if you actually listen to what he's saying about Kendrick, he's speaking nonsense. There's like no actual substance to the lyrics. The only line that I think is kinda good is, you write about F the big three, it's only Big D. It is video proof. But yeah, this track is worse than Push-Ups, but better than the AI diss track, I'll say. Drake fans went crazy over this. They're like, oh my God, this is so good. Kendrick hates women and Mother's Day is around the corner. What a revelation. They felt like they succeeded. They won the beat. They felt
one brain cell died.
Joy.
Two brain cells.
For about 10 seconds. Because 45 minutes later, Drake's murder is made public.
All the brain cells you have, sir.
Kendrick drops Meet the Grams minutes after Family Matters. And on this track, Kendrick bodies Drake in supervillain levels of ways. First of all, the beat of this track even sounds like a supervillain's theme music. And this eerie piano loop is playing while Kendrick is calmly rapping over and lyrically dissected and breaking down this man's horrible things he's done. Starting the track with a letter to Adonis, his son, telling his own son that he's a horrible father. He let T.I.'s homie piss on his leg in 2010, and that he could be his new mentor since his own dad ain't teaching him squat. Oh my God. Imagine someone telling this to your son in a song. Even if I was a deadbeat dad, I wouldn't let anyone else know. That's crazy. Also saying don't pay to play with the Brazilians, get a gym membership, which references Drake's supposed BBL. Most people don't know where Drake's BBL accusation came from. Let me explain. Back in 2016, when Joe Budden and Drake were beefing, Joe Budden accused Drake of removing fat from his stomach to get abs. This type of surgery is called abdominal etching, which is fake abs. And there was some from back then that people thought sus. The BBL part of it is just a funny joke because usually when you get a BBL, the doctors usually remove the fat from the stomach to put it in the butt. But they're really accusing him for having fake abs. In the second verse, he starts writing a letter to his mom and pops. This dude getting person, telling them he's a sick man with sick thoughts and he should be in a cell with Harvey Weinstein, which no one would want to be in. The biggest accusation of all being he and his crew are predators. This what got people talking the most. And he's been accused of this many times in the past, and some of his homies too. This was all public information. Alleged public information. I ain't trying to get sued. Further digging on this accusation, saying, I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm gonna tell y'all one secret. It's some weird going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. I've seen a lot of celebrity and political news throughout the years. If this info is true, I'm sadly wouldn't be surprised by it. These
Man, I am
already
fucking hungry.
crazy
I think I'm gonna
accusations. And remember, Kendrick is telling all this to his mom. Then
Oh my God, it's a
verse,
perfect-
he dedicates it to Drake's daughter? What? Alright, when I heard this, I went to researching, analyzing this verse immediately. Hours upon hours of searching, trying to find out what this verse really meant. And for like 3 hours of this research, I was convinced Drake had not a daughter, but a son. Another one! I was geeking when I found this info. I thought I had Pusha T this level of evidence. But I'ma save you the internet detective journey and say everything I found was most likely lies. All those hours digging down the toilet. I've even seen some popular TikToks talking about it. I'm not gonna go in depth with what I found. All I'm gonna say is Papi Chulo. I do think the verse implies he has more illegitimate children though. I mean, we do know he be messing around a lot, so it wouldn't be too out there. And the final verse being the nail in the coffin, Kendrick basically saying, you did this to yourself. You called out my fam, so I had to stoop even lower. From the start, he been telling him, don't tell no lie on me, and I won't tell truths about you. Ending the track with F a rap battle, this a life battle with yourself. Wow, this is the type of diss track you can't come back from. You would just have to lay down and reflect on your life's actions. Every line in this track is just aimed directly at Drake's soul. Each shot as destroying as the next, making me think this is one of the best diss tracks of all time. Hell, it's even on par with Fleetwood Mac's. Everybody was going crazy over this, saying it's over for Drake. Bro finna disappear and start a new life at the Turks.
Go stupid. Go crazy.
Little did we know, Kendrick was not done playing with his carcass just yet. The very next day, he drops another one.
I want to tell you my secret now.
What?
I see it.
Yeah. Hey.
Not like us, Kendrick's fourth diss track drops the next day out of nowhere. People already thought he won with Meet the Grams, but dropping this was like Kendrick showing up at Drake's funeral and blowing up the casket just to make sure he dead. Cause this track is a bop. He don't even expose nothing crazy on this track that he hasn't already said before. Bro just clowning him in the catchiest way possible. Got everyone in the world yelling, "Obi-ho!" Catchy hook, catchy one-liners, and saying Drake
what was
a
that
weirdo.
thing
This
then
might be
is
the
with like
greatest song of all
crackheads who sell
time.
copper?
And one of
Those
the
two coppers
smartest
from
choices
some
Well, you said it yourself. What
during
you know
this
about
entire
it?
beat was
Yeah, but like from
Maybe
where?
song and Meet
From
the
like
Grams
your internet
copyright
things,
free.
like your internet
So the
system.
popularity of this track
What
was
else?
inevitable. A mainstream sounding
mostly from
Kendrick
cables
song
from the
that is
internet.
free to use in any aspect? You know everyone gonna take advantage of
construction
that.
site
You
as
hear it
well.
on YouTube, at clubs, you hear it watching the NBA, you hear and see LeBron partying to this song. That's
Why you
how
asking
you
me
know
about
it's
that?
fire. It was
You're
old.
like
Even
the
if the
black
accusations
person
of Drake
group.
aren't true,
I'm
having a
like
song
a black
with number one
person.
in the world that is an anthem
How
about you being a
worse?
predator.
You're
will
like the most
forever leave a
like
stain on your
knowledgeable
legacy,
about like
no matter
black
who you
people
are.
shit.
Drake never
Bruh.
gonna
And
escape
why
this,
is stealing
no matter
copper
how
wire
hard he
for
tries.
drugs
But even
automatically
after
makes
all
him
this,
black?
Drake does try to. And his response
So
to
what's
these
stealing
tracks
You said it yourself.
Yeah. No one said anything about black people. You said it.
Yeah, it's
Like, we just said homeless people. You just said black. I don't know.
Drake drops his response to Hard Part 6, and dude was playing defense the whole track, basically saying,
you know, white people can be black too. I mean, white people can be homeless.
Bobby Brown, which I'm still shocked he even brought her up. Like, why? Nobody said her name, bro. You bringing her up makes you look more suspicious. He also accuses Kendrick of being when he was young because of his track.
Hey, Luis, Luis.
Go to
the YouTube channel, the table YouTube channel.
Horrible, because the track Drake is referring to is not about Kendrick, but Kendrick's mother, who had suffered from Kendrick's own cousin when she was younger, which I guess flew over Drake's head. But even if it was true, which it's not, what kind of diss is that? You were molested! Like, what? That's horrible. And the final thing that really fumbled Drake was when he was like, bro.
Oh shit, you're fucking stupid.
And they gave you that info to
I fucking have asked you day and day. You're streaming. This is the one time
you didn't ask. This is the time you didn't fucking ask.
God damn it.
The Riddler drops an expose of all the items shown on the cover.
I'm like Kanye West. I'm off the meds.
Exposing that what Drake said was a lie. Can you explain this mid real quick? Because I feel like most people don't even
no, not the real money. Not the real money.
Most of the items are what I assume are Drake's clothes, jewelry store receipts. I cannot pronounce the word jewelry. But the main thing I noticed was the box of Ozempic prescribed to Drake. Now, what is Ozempic? It's a medicine to treat those with type 2 diabetes.
There can't be any other races that can be homeless then?
It's kind of fucked up that you assumed it had to be black.
You should rewatch the stream. You said
No.
You said
I
know what you said.
Black people and stuff, wasn't it?
Oh my lord!
Yeah, I know
we
you.
never said anything about homeless people being black, alright? I remember.
You interluded into. You know what? You guys have the fucking stream. You guys will look at it yourself.
When I found this out, I swear to God, my naive ass thought, Drake got diabetes? That's the tabloid of the century. Why no one else talking about it? Come to realize people also use it to lose weight,
I don't even know this about me.
strongly not recommended to. Many people would rather take the risk of getting thyroid cancer to keep the slim, thick build, especially Drake. The Mo also shows prescribed Adderall and Zolpidem, which is a medicine for sleep. It's also sometimes used as a date drug, which I know some people would want me to point out, but I honestly think he's actually using it for sleep, not gonna lie. Because I would lose sleep too if I had an audition like this. Also, the tweet the Mo posted was attached with security cam footage of Drake, his security guard, and that dude from that DJ Khaled meme.
Oh no.
And the Mo says on the tweet, Drake and academics got until May 13th to drop all claims that Kendrick stole or legal action will come. And as of recording this a day later of the date, the Mo has posted moving footage of the CCTV confirming that they do got actual evidence that can support whatever he was doing this day. Making all of us wonder, what did Drake and Baby Stroller Guy do on this day? And why is it important? Oh, I've seen many things in my life. I've seen kangaroos versus man, kangaroos versus cars, kangaroos versus kangaroos. I like kangaroos. But out of all the crazy things I've seen, Kendrick and Drake's rap beef is one of the craziest and most entertaining thing I've seen in a long time. Kendrick is just winning that life while Drake is posting these memes on his Instagram story, acting like, oh, I'm gonna press the red button. Bro, it's over. I love seeing both fan bases participating and trying to take the other one down, especially on Twitter, to the point that people were bringing up old Metro booming tweets, making Metro grooming a trend. And some of these tweets are wild, but he was like 16 to 21 when he tweeted these, and I'm not the type to bash someone for old tweets. I've said some bad things and jokes too in my past that sometimes still be haunting me. People try digging for other tweets from anybody who was related to the beat, like Drake and Kendrick, but Drake ain't really have anything, and Kendrick's old tweets were just like, I'm about to go to Best Buy, so Drake fans hit a dead end on that. The only tweets to come out of this beef that stood out to me were the Ruby Rose ones, who's not even a part of this, but some of these old tweets do make some rappers look concerning.
Well, because there are rumors about you and various.
Starting shit, do we? I started shit with somebody already.
Wait, actually, I shouldn't do this.
Finish somebody or what?
Yeah.
So David, how are you gonna recover, David?
Huh?
How are you gonna recover?
I don't know what the hell you said.
How the hell are you gonna
Kendrick Lamar
recover?
and Drake's beef, I believe, will go down as one
How
of
am
the
I
most
gonna
iconic
recover?
things to happen in
Yeah.
hip-hop history. The sheer number of diss tracks dropping
I
from
don't know,
both
man.
sides, the years of build-up this had, it's like nothing
Say-
I've
saying
seen
the
before in
N-word
this genre.
hate
This is why rap is my favorite genre.
five
You can't
generation.
find this kind of entertainment
pretty bad.
nowhere else. And it feels even better when the side you've been rooting on from the start wins. I feel like I've talked about everything I was itching to say
Yo,
about this topic.
I like that.
But I
like
have
that
one
pumpkin
more thing
muffin
to mention.
shit.
If this
That was pretty
beef
good.
taught me anything, I learned this. No matter what you do, no matter how hard it gets, never stop hating. Never stop hating. Even if it looks like they're winning. Even when you're on the losing end of the stick. That doesn't mean you're incompetent. That just means you're not hating enough. Always hate your ops. Even if they did nothing wrong to you, you hate them for a reason, right? So keep hating. Always be a hater. Because when you eventually get your dub, you will experience what the beauty of revenge truly means. And in conclusion, Kendrick won. You a poopy bitch, you a poopy bitch, liar, liar, pencil
Holy,
fire,
are you having a lag spike?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on so Tor. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with.
Oh man, I got lucky. Somebody beat the crap out of me before they finished me.
Whoa, David, yeah, that is lucky.
Look, I got you fucking stupid, I swear.
Hey, peace off.
I mean, what can I say?
Come on in.
Some guy beat him before you get finished. Well,
You will eventually
was a dude. I don't know.
other
I
end.
don't know. That's like. Make
And
sure
for
got
this reason, it has been said that the human body is like a donut.
But I don't know if I would be.
Yeah, you are just a bunch of meat
I
packed
don't know if
around
I
the
would be
central
telling
hole.
everyone about it.
Or are you? Humans have more than one hole, right? I mean, we've got nostrils and ears. The
I
holes
just
we
finished
pee
2
out of,
people in a
the holes
row.
we're born
Oh
from.
man, I feel good. Hey,
Subatomic gas, which we know molecules are made out of. Where
bruh, and
don't we
those
have
poor
holes?
bastards,
Well,
man.
that
It
is
must
the
be
rub.
salty. I can't. I really can't. It's funny. Those two right there, you saw the red? The red one and the white guy that passed by? Those are the two ones that they got stabbed in the back, bro.
Get good.
What are they saying?
Bro, are you not seeing the leaderboard?
What? No, I didn't see the leaderboard.
Oh man, bro, we fucking lost that.
Well, I know we lost, bro. I'm not that dumb. I can't see the, lost or whatever, goddamn bastard, man.
You're not?
Damn it, Dennis.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Me amigo, we are amigos.
I got 16 tokens.
That's a lot. Some too fucking like to sound too much like a fucking moan.
What are you talking about?
Your fucking laugh sound like you're moaning while laughing.
Hey, get your head out the gutters, man. Come on.
You're the one who's bringing up the gutters.
Who else? Damn it! This fucking rotten ass wall's already breaking again.
The wall?
Yes. My walls are made out of sheetrock, unlike yours made out of fucking concrete. Okay. I could have run through my entire house, do a shoulder bash, and I could probably get to the other side.
Yeah, like the finals.
Like what? Oh yeah, like the heavy, the finals. I kind of want to play the finals now. Huh?
We're gonna get fucked, dude.
Yeah, but we only need 3 people for that game, so we can, we can make our own team. Baba.
I forgot to put that much.
I want to see what the final got going on. Yabba dabba dabba doo, man. Yabba dabba dabba doo.
Holy mother shotgun.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Oh, Tyson of Mike.
No man, chase.
I'm scared.
My Tyson,
Dude, I have not gotten 1 fucking kill.
Heard you. Damn, it turned me to bones.
God damn. Fucking asshole. Does your fucking ass for bringing that? Keep bringing that shit up.
No, wow.
What happened?
The whole phone thing.
Yeah, you made that shit up. I wanna fucking hear it.
Wait, what happened?
You wanna keep fucking beating it up?
Ah!
Huh? What was that, Jacob?
What did he bring up?
Because like when I wanted to get a new phone, right? Like I didn't want anything cheap, like a fucking burner phone or something that Jose has.
Yeah, it's so fucked, dude. Yeah, it's so fucked.
Brother.
This motherfucker is putting me to the fucking throwing me under the bus or under the bus. Like anytime Luis or anytime Jose gets a call, I apparently duck down because I think she's close to you.
Man, these shotgun bastards, man.
I was top 10 in what? Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
You're not gonna believe this.
You went up the leagues?
Guess who's on Duolingo right now?
You?
No.
Jose?
No.
Sal?
Think crazy. No. Think fucking insane.
Well, can't go any fucking crazier than Sal.
Satoru Gojo.
You have Satoru Gojo friended and...
Satoru Gojo's on Duolingo.
Satoru
Yeah.
What's he learning? What language is he learning?
I hate this game.
He's learning Japanese.
What? Satoru Gojo, the Japanese man, does not know Japanese.
Yeah, apparently so, you know. I think he needs a fresh up. Satoru Gojo.
Oh my god. Are they very little, these bastards, something? Because cover the whole goddamn map and nothing. Must be sticking with each other like glue, man.
Whoa.
Your ass in here. Oh my god, about that.
Oh my god!
I hate with the same fucking drone, same fucking bastard. Damn it.
Nice. I heard the beeps of the mines and I was like, and I see you like right in front of me. I'm like, nah, bro, you know I'll let you go. You just blow the hell up.
Yeah, but
Man, apparently this guy's goddamn reacting to him way, but move your goddamn ass, man.
There's a lot of things. Yeah.
Man, there's not one, it's the other, man.
Jacob, you know what you should do?
What?
You should play you should do Halo 2 All Stars Legendary All.
That seems like an awesome idea, Luis. I might just do that.
Every time you like drink.
Why all of a sudden you telling me this?
No, I'm just saying because like I remember the Halo 2 Legendary All Stars on or whatever. It's pretty hard because you're by yourself. Like game.
Halo 2 is my favorite Halo. Maybe.
It's not gonna be unless you fucking do it.
That's gonna be easy. It's fine. It's like Dark Souls, but Halo.
Yeah, if you think about it. But if you die, Jacob, you have to restart the entire game.
Yeah, you can go eat this dick. Is that actually how it is?
Yeah, that's how it is.
No, you're joking.
I'm not fucking with you. If you're playing yeah, or legendary in general for Halo 2. It's if you die, if you're playing solo and you die, you have to restart the entire game.
That's fucking mindfuck. I'll try it.
wait till you fucking fight those Jackal snipers.
Yeah, no, thank you. I was remembering that.
The one shot, fucking instant.
Yeah.
I haven't played Halo 2 in fucking God knows how long.
Yeah.
God, let's keep it that way.
No bad, man.
I'm blessed every day God gave me without Halo 2.
Oh!
Enemy?
Oh!
Got an enemy skill streak.
But you also have to take a drink every time you die, so that means every time you restart, it helps with the restarts every time you get
do what? Every time I die?
every time, yeah, you drink shot.
Alright. I'll do it.
Oh me regate mierda. Oh.
Shot.
Picked up the drink, Jacob. I see.
It's easier to play co-op in Halo 2 Legendary than it is to do solo. Even though if it's just one of you that dies, it's still just back to the checkpoint. It don't work. Oh, dude, you and David should fucking play it co-op. You guys will probably be able to do it, but if whichever one of you dies has to take a shot, and so you just have to restart the checkpoint. But you probably die a lot more. Or you just do it solo. David, would you be down for that, David?
What?
Sucking
Halo 2 Lasso.
Oh!
Halo
my
Lasso,
God,
man. That's crazy.
Halo 2 Lasso.
Baloney.
And every time you die, you also have to take a drink.
Bruh. We're never gonna finish the game. And we're probably gonna black out. if we don't finish whatever we're drinking first. Unless we're doing like beer or something.
No.
Hard
like
liquor.
hard shit.
Hard liquor, you crazy.
Or you guys can do it both, but solo and see who beats it first.
Okay, I'm not gonna win.
Why not? Why don't you believe in yourself?
I just don't think I haven't played it for so long that I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
What makes you say that?
I don't know, just a feeling.
I don't know. I believe in yourself.
Believe.
Oh, I was gonna add some shit, but I doubt either you would agree to that. Well, whoever wins gets 100 from the other.
That's not I don't know what you're looking at me for. What are you doing here?
Is your brother crying? What the fuck?
What did you do to your brother?
Is that it? Is that
Your
it for
brother-
you?
That's it for me, yeah. I'll be back.
Damn bastard, man. Damn, my tokens didn't even go
Is he
up.
still streaming?
Alone.
Oh, he is. All right. Anybody got anything to say while Dennis not here?
What can we do to ban the account? What can we say?
Nigga.
Wiggle. Okay. Hard R is needed.
Oh. Yeah. Do it, Jen. Hard R.
No. I may be
Yes.
evil, but I'm not truly evil.
No. You have to be like the Jesus Christ and sacrifice yourself.
That'll do it. Hold on, play that louder.
Fuck off.
Get the copyright payment.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Jimmy, start talking shit, Jimmy. Start saying the most vile shit.
Get political while you're at it.
What? Start talking shit. Dennis was talking shit about you. You're saying that you ain't shit.
Who?
Yeah. Dennis.
Damn, Dennis.
Yeah, y'all talk shit. Like
shit.
go all out.
Fuck you, Nick.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Nigga.
Jimmy, fix your internet. I want to hear it in its full.
So you mean fool?
Ah. Ah.
Everybody dying.
Ah.
What if I just do my own copyright claim?
Why do I guys hear you double?
Dennis kept his mic too close to the headset.
Oh, damn.
well, Jacob, what was your theory about the reason why we can't hear an echo when Dennis is here? We do when he leaves is because his fat
It's
ass
empty.
head.
His room is empty.
It's only
Only
his desk and his computer, that's it.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
His mass is big enough to quiet the echo.
That's so fucking stupid.
Oh, damn. And I put it on mute because I don't want to hear myself 2 times.
2 times. Johnny
Yo.
2 times.
Wait, Dennis not even here. Why you want me to talk shit about him?
He's streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, he's streaming?
Yeah, I'd say fucking
Yeah.
everything.
Nigga.
Horrendous.
Do it, Jim. Do it.
I
Do
was
it.
gonna start spilling dark secrets.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Nigga.
Just say you're black, you can say it.
Oh, I'm black,
Rainbow.
people. I'm black. I'm black. I
You're
have like
super
a
black.
black mole in my head, you know? That's why I'm black.
Black
Super black.
blood.
Yeah. I like Kool-Aid, so that makes me black.
Fried chicken. That good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they believe you.
Thank you.
Hey, man, if I were you, I'd believe you too.
Fuck.
Fat chicks.
What the fuck? Fat bitches. Like the video. Is
Fat
he live?
bitches need to
Honestly.
shut up.
Yeah. Damn, fat bitches need to shut up. Normal conversation on the back table. He's streaming. Oh yeah, he is streaming. You guys want to see the video?
Hmm?
About the thing that happened to Dennis?
Oh, we gotta see that.
Let me see what. I mean, it's not
Get it
watching.
ready.
Wait,
Yeah.
the stream is watching us or just his stream?
Give me a second. Let me get into it so I can. I don't know if it's. I don't know if he's still recording actually. No, he's still recording.
Well, they
Right.
hear this? No, it wouldn't hear the stream. Right?
Yeah, they can hear us, but they can't see.
I mean, like if I share the video, they won't hear it, right?
Like, what do you mean?
I'm
like,
sure they would.
Like
They
on
would?
Discord or what?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, on
or
Discord. If I stream it,
If you stream
What?
it,
if I
no.
stream it like here, no,
No,
right?
no, yeah, you're fine because Dennis has to like tap in to watch it, and he's not here, so he can't tap into
Let me
it.
check. Let's see. Let me put a different video.
Okay. I'll leave the. Yeah.
Why can't I hear double?
Oh no, it's
Oh, you're
it's
in the
my
stream,
phone.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I was like,
but
what the fuck?
it's my phone. I'm watching the stream.
Where is it?
Put something
Okay,
on.
let's put it.
Oh,
Guys,
Dennis.
guys.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
How you
I hear
know?
him. I hear the thumps.
Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba.
But
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
back.
Yeah, he's back.
You know, I was streaming, right? Whatever you guys said, I heard.
Well, you better fucking watch it then.
We are aware.
Hey, you should watch it.
Yeah, you should watch it.
It was very, very crazy.
Uh-huh.
Watch what? Bro.
So, sure, we're gonna watch. Yeah, you should watch it.
The morning.
Oh, no, none of your concern, Mr. Jimmy.
Why can't I hear double?
Oh no, it's
You're in the
my
stream,
phone.
right? Okay, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Oh no,
It's my phone.
when I
I'm
cut it
watching the
off.
stream.
Where is it? This one.
Put something
Okay,
on.
let's put it.
Oh,
Guys,
no, Dennis.
guys.
Oh yeah, this
back,
is when
come
he's
back.
already dead. So.
I so serious.
Ooh, what happened? This is when he's already dead too.
He's streaming when Dennis was all fucked up.
Let me get him.
Oh, Jerem Gate!
You said it too late, you think you said it too late.
I'm done now.
Where's the video? Fuck.
Well.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, you know how I'm doing how I'm doing, you know, I do my stuff.
Holy shit, yeah. Holy shit, yeah.
Right?
The
Oh, this is when he's already fucked up.
The cat.
Here you go.
What's that? What's that?
Yeah.
What's that? Watch it. Watch Jimmy stream.
Watch what? Hold on. I'm doing a
quickly.
little something.
Really quickly.
What's Jimmy? Hold on, it's loading. What's Jimmy doing? What's Jimmy show? Oh, is he showing?
Yeah.
What?
You have cake, Jimmy?
Whoa. No, wait, hold up. I'm not sure if I want this in the stream.